I'm Anthony Ramirez.
And I'm Paul Ramirez.
Proud Bronx-born entrepreneurs and lifelong New Yorkers.
This year is New York City's 400th birthday. That's 4 centuries of influence and innovation shaped by waves of immigrants.
Today, we're exploring how many cultures we can experience in just one day, and how their stories, art, and food continue to define the city.
And all of them are easy to get to, right from Times Square. Long before anyone else, the Lenape people called this land home. They had a vibrant network of 25 villages connected by trade and kinship. Today, we're headed to the National Museum of the American Indian, where the ongoing exhibition, Native New York, offers a deeper understanding of this region's history.
You're in for a treat. Everything the museum does is in collaboration and consultation with Native people. We're going to introduce you to a couple of different communities, the Mohican, the Lenape, the Haudenosaunee, and Long Island Nation. The name Manhattan comes from the Lenape word, Mannahatta. Mannahatta means the place to collect wood for making bows. Jamaica, Queens, named after the local Lenape group that lived in that part of Queens.
They say Manhattan was sold for $24, right?
Native value systems differed from those of the European settlers. They did not believe that land could be bought, owned, or sold. They believed in stewardship.
A lot of people have the misconception that these nations no longer exist, right? Or that natives are no longer part of today's society.
In recent history, we have these great contributions by Native people to the New York City skyline. They were a part of raising up so many of the New York City's iconic buildings today. So we're thinking about the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building, the Brooklyn Bridge. Many of the Mohawk ironworkers came down to New York City to help raise up the new Freedom Tower. New York has always been a Native place. That legacy persists to this day.
Much like the Lenape and other indigenous nations who have always been here, immigrants from around the world have also left their mark on New York. We're a 10-minute walk from the ferry, where grandmothers from around the world have come to Enoteca Maria to cook the dishes of their homelands for nearly 20 years.
My grandmother and my mother came here many, many years ago from southern Italy. After losing my grandparents and my parents, I feel like I was just trying to recreate what I had lost. A house full of people chasing me around with a plate of food.
When did you go from, a traditional Italian grandmother to bringing in all, different nationalities?
I just started inviting ladies from different cultures in. We change every day. We have a different lady from a different part of the world in that kitchen. Everybody from around the world comes here and they bring their culture here, and that's the culture of America. I'd like to introduce you to my nonas. This is Nona Jolanta. She's from Poland.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
What are we making today?
Okay, I try to make an appetizer, potato pancakes. Can you bring me eggs, please, flour, potato love salt?
Right. So then you fill this and you pour it right in.
Right.
Here we go. Ooh, that was perfect. So I think that part of the love, especially
Can you check cabbage, please?
we're in the zone now, huh?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I should tell you I'm sorry.
How did you first start cooking here at the restaurant?
Over here,
Yeah, here.
I saw advertising. Something tell me. Yolanta, go. There you go.
All right.
How was it?
Very good. So this recipe's from your grandmother.
Yes.
And did she pass it down to you to your mother and then
So
to
to
you?
my mother and my mother,
Do you remember the first dish that you made with your mother?
potato pancakes.
Potato pancakes. All right.
Perfect.
For generations, Chinese immigrants have built a vibrant world within these blocks. Restaurants, apothecaries, bakeries, and more.
Among it all is Chinatown Soup, a grassroots creative community that promotes art and historical preservation.
Welcome to Chinatown Soup. We're gonna do a little bit of a cross-culture tea ceremony here. I'm brewing this in the way of a Tang dynasty around 2,000 years ago, which is we call the Renaissance of China. So it's a lot of immigrants from Syria, Iran, coming into China. We got a lot of cross-culture there. This style of brewing is called Kung Fu brewing. It's not Jackie Chan fighting. Kung Fu means practice. And this practice will never end. We're gonna drink at least 3 cups of this using the same leaves. Each brew gives you a different feeling of it. an old memories or an old place.
It's funny you say that because I was thinking about Puerto Rico earlier, where my grandparents live. They have a lot of grass and a lot of green, and that's kind of what I was getting.
I came here all by myself from Hong Kong originally. That was 1990. I hope this is a good cultural exchange from a first-generation immigrants to a second-generation Americans.
That is New York. There's always people coming and new people coming and building upon what people before them have been doing. That's what makes it so incredible. As part of the exchange also, now you have to come visit us up in the Bronx.
And you're gonna get me drunk now?
It'll be a different exchange and tasting, but...
We'll definitely make your cheeks warm, we promise.
In a city that moves fast, this felt like a rare pause. But now, we're headed home, where our own story began. Arthur Avenue is known as the Bronx's Little Italy. Today, it's a mosaic of Italian, Albanian, Mexican, and Puerto Rican, and where we've added our own chapter.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, guys? How are we? How long have you guys been open?
I've been here since '67.
You guys are one of the only shops in New York that still hang their sausages like
Right,
this,
because they don't allow you to. We're grandfathered in.
Grandfather in.
How many stay up at any given time?
Well, right now I told you maybe we only have about 4,000 pounds.
It's delicious, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
So I think we're gonna go for some classics today. I think we want to do the olive bread, of course, fan favorite.
Let's do a dark chocolate bread.
Dark chocolate bread.
Yeah, why not?
The way that we do things here is 100 years of tradition.
Yeah.
That comes from centuries of tradition back in Italy.
Damn.
My great-grandfather started the place in 1918. Wow. So that makes me a fourth-generation baker and owner here. Immigrant families have come here throughout the years, built lives, built businesses, built families, created this city as it is now.
So, we want to thank all you guys, obviously, for taking the time to not only talk about yourselves and your businesses, but the neighborhood, right? We've only been here 12 years, right? And you guys have only been here how long?
107.
107, you work pretty good.
And how about you?
Me, I'm the old guy over here, 54 years. I was 13 years old, yeah.
Wow.
Came over here, yeah. Behind that counter right there, my father put me there. I said, Dad, I don't want to be a butcher. He goes, no, go over there, clean up.
And you came straight from Italy.
And I came straight from Italy. Like I said, I was 13 with the whole family. 187 Arthur Avenue.
Did you speak English right
I
away?
had no idea what I was saying.
What is the first thing you thought when Paul and I came into this market?
Oh my God.
That's it. That's exactly what I said.
That's it. Oh my God. Is that the answer?
That's what my son says. Who are these people? But it only took me seconds when I met this guy, and you guys forget about it.
We have shared, work ethic. We have shared cuisine, right?
There is a certain flavor here, no matter what heritage or what, background you come from.
And that makes, the Bronx, and makes New York
the Bronx,
what it is.
exactly, yeah.
In New York City, there's always room for someone new at the table.
That's it.
Cent'anni.
Salute.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers, guys.